Welcome back to the Hagströmer Library at the Karolinska Institutet. And I'm Hjalmar Fors. I'm the head of the unit Hagströmer Library within the Medical History and Heritage at Karolinska. And with me today is Carrie Greenwood, who's helping out with the camera and also doing the filming and editing. And also our manuscript specialist, Eva Nyström, and librarian. And today we're really excited because we are going to have visitors, some of Sweden's foremost scholars of Linnaeus. Let us see at one of these documents. Let's look at one of these documents that we will be discussing today. Come closer. This book here is by, as you see, it's marked by Johan Sahlberg, a medical doctor. We have lots of works previously owned by him in our collections. But this is rather special. It's a work by Linnaeus, and it's the Swedish Flora Svecica from 1755. And what Sahlberg has done, and this is actually rather common in our collections and was a common practice in the 18th century, is that he has interfoliated. When the book was bound, he requested the bookbinder to interfoliate this book by having one page for him to write on, then one page from the original book, and he wrote on that too, one page to write, one page from the original book. In some cases you find up to 3, 4, even 5 pages bound for people to transform. And this makes this book a hybrid manuscript. And this is actually one of the special fields of expertise of Eva here. And looking at this book, if you come closer again, please, Carrie. You see here is his notes, here is his margins, annotations, and here you see he has also actually preserved a plant specimen inside the book. So this is a kind of a hybrid of various types of materials. Really interesting little work. The stuff that we have ranges from the very big to the very small. Let me just show you a very, very small thing. This here is a recipe. When he was comparably young, he was traveling in Sweden, making various annotations about various things. And what we have here is a recipe from 1741, when he was visiting the Baltic island of Gotland, and he wrote this small prescription for chest cough drops, probably, to some patient, local patient, as a medical doctor. Staying within the realm of medicine, the realm of medicaments, pharmacology. This here is an amazing compilation of texts, very rarely used actually by scholars, at least as I know. And this is the work preceding the Swedish Pharmacopoeia, the first formal Swedish Pharmacopoeia listing the medicines that we're supposed to use in the realm of Sweden and always be available at apothecary shops. And this is preserved at the Karolinska because many medical doctors, as well as others, were asked basically, what do you want to have in it? What do you think about our project? And this is the replies. So you have it written here by various hands, various letters, replies. How do you want the Pharmacopoeia, the new Swedish national medicine list, to be composed? And in this document, see here, and it will be interesting to see what the Linnaeus scholars make of this, is actually a rather long reply. It's more than 20 pages, handwritten pages, by Linnaeus himself, where he makes comments on practical pharmacological issues. I was talking about the small and the big, and let me now, before we end this little introduction, let me show you what we can call the bone of contention, the really interesting piece that we will discuss today. And this manuscript has been in the possession of the Karolinska Institutet for a very long time. We don't know exactly when it arrived. And this here is actually a manuscript or a copy of Linnaeus' first edition of his famous Systema Naturae, the work that made him famous and the work which is basically the foundation of the reason we talk about Linnaeus today. And this is a manuscript, maybe for the first edition, or it is a copy of the first edition. Both interpretations have been proposed. We tend to think, based on the way we reason about this, that it is actually a copy made some decades after the publication of the original manuscript, but it has been proposed that this text may actually be a manuscript of the Systema itself. And if you know the basic layout of the Systema, you can also see that this is done in exactly the same way, with some minor variations, of course, because this is a fair copy made by a professional scribe, so it's not the hand of Linnaeus so much, we know. So now we will have to take a break, bring out the coffee, and receive the Linnaeus scholars, and I'll get back to you later with where this project will be proceeding.